Hey, beautiful people. I'm going to share another video. This one is covering the newest story that we've been looking at, where the mother allegedly tossed the babies out of the window in Brooklyn, New York. And it's just going to go a little more into detail. Not too much yet, but this station is out of the Bronx, so they're really close to home. And I think they have the best update thus far. So let's just get into it together.
East Flatbush, as the woman accused of throwing her two children out of an apartment building is now behind bars. News 12's Shaquille Omari at the location and spoke with the resident who made that 911 call.
That horrifying incident happened right at this apartment building on Rockaway Parkway. That 24-year-old mom is facing a slew of charges from reckless endangerment, assault, and murder. However, one man who made that 911 call says he's not happy about those charges.
I'm not in agreement with that because, like I said, this young lady needs medical help. She needs medical treatment. This young lady is not feeling well. She is mentally sick. You don't put mentally sick people in jail. You don't charge mentally sick people like that. You put them.
All this happening yesterday afternoon when 24-year-old Dejhanny Jarrell threw a 4-week-old girl and a 2-year-old boy from a second-story window before jumping the window herself. Officers say when they arrived, they found the children unresponsive.
It happened so quick. I mean, it was frightening. I saw the little child down there, looked like a couple of months old.
Now, as for the condition of those children, the 4-week-old girl is in critical condition, and that 2-year-old boy is expected to be okay. In East Flatbush, Shaquille Omari.
So I wanted to talk about what the gentleman said, at the end there. I think the first thing is we don't know yet for sure that she was mentally ill. She could have been on drugs, which make you seem ill, mentally ill and crazy. It could be both. We don't know yet. But based on what he said, I'm just wondering what everyone thinks. What do we do? You commit such an such a heinous crime, but you're mentally ill and you didn't know that you did it, or you didn't take your medicine. But it's still a crime and you still hurt people. I'm not saying they should be, locked up and throw away the key. But should you only go to a mental hospital? Because that really would take away all accountability. And all we would have to say is, I'm mentally ill. I'm depressed. I'm bipolar. I don't know. Right now, my answer is that there needs to be a combination of both. There needs to be accountability and rehabilitation together. And it needs to be rigorous and consistent. But I don't think we can get in the habit of just letting people off the hook because of a mental illness or disability or any other challenge, unless you just really, really get down to the meat and potatoes and figure out that this person really had no idea what they were doing. In that case, if you just didn't know and you were not in your right mind through no fault of your own, I guess that's a whole nother scenario. I don't know. Any thoughts? We'll keep following, find out what happens next for these babies and for their mother. I don't want to say her name wrong. I really, really don't. Let me just take a quick look one more time. I've heard it pronounced two different ways. And bear with me. I just have to look at my own title because I don't see it here. Let's see. Hold on. Jarrell. They're even spelling it different in this article. So. Well, the last name is Jarrell. I believe they were saying Dejhanny. I like to not pronounce someone's name properly, but it will definitely be in the title. And the small playlist that is building and growing. There it is. Dejhanny. Dejhanny. I believe it's Dejhanny Jarrell. We'll follow up on the whole family. Until then, beautiful people.